Hey guys, it is Jonathan here. We are back with IMSA in the GT3 class. We are riding with the Mercedes. And away we go. We're going early. Heading into Canada corner. Qualified 1 second off of pole, which is still P15. So this is going to be a very competitive and difficult race. Really surprised the car behind let me have the inside for the final corner, or at least take the apex for the final corner. Alright, so away we go. Like I said, we've chose the Mercedes. It looks like it's either that or the Aston, and the Aston was a little hard to handle, I'm gonna be honest. So I decided let's go with another front engine car that's quite pretty. Oh shoot, oh shoot, go, 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 go. That was one of those wrecks where you just had to get past it before it took you out. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we were able to navigate that. It moves us up to 12. So we're already up a few positions. We've got to run on the Ferrari. Goes defensive. We go late on the brakes, but it's not gonna happen around the outside. Thought for a moment he was gonna let us have the inside, but well defended. First time through here, I'll give it a lift. Oh man, we just got destroyed by Xander. Look at that. I don't really want to battle that hard. That first lap, I just kind of lived through there just to make sure. It does still want to spin out from what I can feel, but after the first lap, we're good to go. I don't have to do that anymore. But I have no problem like letting guys by when it's smart to do so, I suppose. And before the pit stop, definitely want to get things kind of figured out, get things settled in, and then we'll look towards being able to come in the pit. They fan out ahead. Ferrari under attack. And Xander's going to pick up yet another place, so he's got off to a very quick start. He'll move on up to 11th. That little sequence brings the Ferrari back to us, so maybe we have a chance here to get at Hugo. This is saying we'll have like 10 laps of fuel, and we're expecting like 21 laps of racing. So the pit window will be very narrow, to my understanding. You know, the reason why I pay attention so closely to pit windows and how much fuel will be needed in the next stop is because undercuts and overcuts are very important, especially in GT3 racing. And when you have to take almost a full tank, it really reduces the opportunities there. Oh man, yeah, we just, Alright, you know what, I won't go for it. Sometimes you get too good of a run, you know? I should have stayed in line. I jumped out of line. That was kind of silly. Having to check up. Now that allows Jasper alongside. Oh, man. Not trying to force them off, but I think we're going to drop this place. Damn it. Thankfully, they're battling behind, so that gives me more breathing room, and with that, Daniel makes the overtake. Not having any slipstream is costing us about a 10th into Canada corner. The iRacing gods have turned the lights out. The sun has fallen, I guess, behind the heaviest of clouds. Trying to keep it as open as possible, but also let him pass around the outside. We should get through the kink just fine. Indeed we do. before Lewis passes us. So yeah, those GTPs are quite spread out. I'm very quickly finding out that this is one of those races where I thought I was really prepared, I was rather fast, and now I'm finding out I really am not. I'm in 14th and I deserve to be here. He was preparing to go around the outside, but he'll wait to get me on the inside. I appreciate that. This is a track that I would use as an example of one that I feel I'm really good at, but everyone else is really, really good at. You know, you think of all the really popular ones like Daytona, Sebring, Spa, etc. Throw this one in the mix. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. The braking of Canada corner, it's just not looking good, is it? Seem to be in this position kind of often recently where if I could just find 2 or 3 tenths a lap, maybe even less, we would be competitive with kind of the main group. But instead, I'm just quick enough to be helped out for when, you know, they battle or anything like that, but they'll pull that gap. Missed that apex, damn it. What a save. What a save, Hugo. That's going to cost me quite a bit of time, but definitely had to take evasive action. We couldn't track out like normal. We would have collided as he was gathering that up. What a save. I didn't see what happened after that, though. I think we boxed at the end of this lap. Just don't want to have to fight anybody. Just kind of reset here. I think I'm feeling a little frazzled, you know, for lack of a better word. And then, of course, we do happen to have some LMP2 traffic. All right, let's duck on down. Just kidding. I saw Daniel go in the mirror and I started to look, but decided not to because if he's pitting, then there's really no point. I would get one more lap in here. Really not too worried about the prototype traffic. Maybe I should worry, but my main goal was just to get him out of my mirror, whatever that took. And now that he's out, we can hopefully lock in on this lap. We'll pit at the end of this one, though. We have to. And then once we are out, then, you know, then the race is absolutely on. But I just wanted some clean air. Again, nobody in the mirror, just have an opportunity to run a lap or two here. Of course, you're always going to have somebody in the mirror in multi-class, right? Alright, here we go. I didn't practice this, actually. Maybe I should have. Yeah, we should have. That's okay. It being uphill meant we could brake pretty late. Where am I? Here we are. Ah! That's one of the benefits to pitting a lap earlier instead of pitting when everyone else is. There's Jasper. Here comes Daniel. Which I wasn't worried about. Of course, after missing the pit box. It's Hugo. What the hell? So our bad pit stop means Hugo gets us back. Oh my goodness. And this traffic not helping me at all. Oh, Hugo's run really deep. And I just kind of followed him. Yeah, I've lost touch with the car. I don't know what I'm doing with the brakes. Alright, so we have roughly 15 minutes to go. Frustration is kind of creeping in just a little. I'm annoyed that I'm not doing so well right now. But we do have some cars ahead that, you know, we can compete with. I think Hugo, you know, with that mistake earlier. Otherwise, we can definitely keep up with him. And then Vinicius, again, another guy that, you know, at the very least, if we were still ahead of him, wouldn't worry about keeping him behind. So we just have to kind of rebuild the confidence here. Try not to overdrive the car. We're in DRS range of the Ferrari at least, so that'll definitely help. But we lost a lot of time in the pit stop sequence. Yellow flag ahead. Looks like it was for a P2, so not that exciting. Oh, Malden. What's going on with him? Oh, maybe he was the yellow flag? He's going awfully slow. So that's a position. And he'll come into pit, so he's got something that's ruined his race. I know Hugo probably is going to go defensive at the last moment. You're going to stay defensive then. You're going to choose that line. I'm going to hold you to it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think once you pick your line, and I hold you to it, it's your line. Seems like he was lifted really early there. He closed up a lot. And again, we're in close. Here, if we have an opportunity, we're going to go for it. We must fight aggression with aggression. The time he doesn't go defensive and we go for it. A little bit of contact, but I think he might be upset at that. That's okay. They're letting Simon go in that tricky spot. So Hugo in the mirror. You gotta try and outrun him, so need to nail the carousel. The thing is, the very first encounter down the straight, where we had contact, like, you can't change your line. Once you pick your line like that, you know, I hold you to it, you can't change your line. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but I mean, you chose the inside line, the very inside line, then you're gonna have to drive it. Because I'm established in my line at that point. You establish yours, I establish mine. Let's go to the corner, let's see what happens. But you try to move me back over. Okay. Well, then we go again. Turn one, this time you're not defending. Well, I'm going to take my opportunity. And yeah, I drove it in too deep. There's contact, it's messy, but so what? So a 202.1 from the leader means we're actually not that bad right now. 202.5 from me. Sometimes it's just about managing those expectations, because right now our delta compared to ourselves is quite high. You know, half a second, 6 tenths a lap off. I feel like I'm falling backwards. But I think really it was just the pit stop. It's not really our pace. Our pace is actually kind of good given the track conditions and the tire wear and the tire temperature. The handling maybe isn't exactly how I want it, but we are also catching Vinicius ahead. Shift down to third, get some extra rotation. It looks like Hugo's struggling in the carousel, which is big news for us, as he's going to lose quite a few tenths down to Canada corner. And this is, like, again, one of the best overtaking opportunities. So you have to put a premium on any corner. It really is that carousel. To get dark again. I hate when it gets dark. I don't know where I'm going. Now Hugo's so close, the pressure is absolutely on. Oh boy. Now the concern here is anybody that's willing to defend aggressively is likely also willing to attack aggressively, and I just don't want him to use a bump and run. Critical final corner. Now, Gabriel actually was about 4 seconds ahead, so he must have had a moment with Malden, because now he's 1.8. Gap remains the same to Vinicius, and Hugo's awfully close. But yeah, I know I should, like, enjoy the additional grip, but I just can't see. Can't slow the car down either, braking way too late. Here comes the lead GTP. Oh, and a mistake up ahead. Gabriel once again running wide. He struggled in this corner earlier. He's going to drop the position. And Hugo had to go side by side with Christian. I'll move to the right. Christian goes to the inside of Gabriel. Is there a move for us on Gabriel? Let's see. Let's see, he runs just out onto the grass, but that didn't cost him anything. We should be coming to the line to get the white flag, though. Not a lot of time left in this race. I believe this one's like, is it called like hurry downs or something like that? I don't know what it's called exactly, but we are nowhere near 4/10 back, but we're not gaining either, so. But Gabriel likes to make a mistake into this corner. He does okay this time. Oh, somebody's off and bad. And he's going to rejoin. It's Marco. He was having a really good race, wasn't he? So a solid carousel from everybody. Let's see if there's anything to happen. Vinicius is going to go for a move. P2 of the GTP class, of course, has to meddle with this one. Oh boy. There's not going to be anywhere for him to go. We're going to be side by side. Oh! Easy there, Alex. Okay, well, kind of anticlimactic. I was hoping for some action. Unfortunately, we're just going to finish in 13th. Very good race, though. We did good. Well done. Oh, yeah.
It was a good battle, Joe.
Yeah, so that was quite the race. It just didn't turn out the way that I had expected it to. I guess it's just because the field was just that competitive. Unfortunately, we didn't have the pace to hang with the top 10. We were just outside of said top 10. And actually, after that intentional rank, we've been moved up to P11. So it is what it is. We'll move up to 11th. We'll take those points and we'll keep it pushing. Appreciate you guys for the support, and I'll see you around.